This is Mr. Wallace, your driver education instructor, and we are now looking at session 3 quiz. I'm sorry, so we're in session 3. This is lesson number 2, and this is our quiz review. Okay, so let's get started with it. In fact, I want to use not the pen, but the rectangle. Okay, here we go. So, lesson 2 quiz. So we are going to ask you as usual for your email address, for your last name, for your first name, and then we want to get an idea of how you guys have gotten started with your drives. Okay, we realize we're only in lesson number 2. We are coming up on the weekend, and we would like to see, how you've come so far with your driving. Okay, remember that my recommendation is that you put in an average of half an hour every day, 30 minutes every day. Gets the job done well ahead of time. And remember that we want I'm going to go right back to it just to show you where you can always refer to the due date for the parent teen driving log. So the log is due on the 24th of May. Okay, so it gives you a little bit more than a month to get all these drives in. Remember, you have to do a total of 24 hours behind the wheel. Minimum of 6 hours have to be with you directly behind the wheel driving your car. That's the minimum. Okay, we'd love to see you do more than that. But we also realize it's tough to get out of Staten Island to do the drives. Okay, so let's go through it. So we want to know, first of all, what is the number of entries you've done so far in your parent-teacher or parent-teen driving log, right? We want to know what is your number of minutes that you have done behind the wheel so far, okay? We'd also like to know how much time you've done in observation so far. And we would like you to tally up those numbers and give us the total amount of time that you've done in the car so far. Okay, this just kind of gives us an idea of where you are. And at this time, it's not going to trigger anything in me as far as, sending out an email and saying, hey, you guys, you got to be doing a little bit more at this point, or maybe another type of email which says, hey, you guys are doing a great job. Keep up the good work. However, we're going to continue asking these questions throughout the course. And when we start to see that you are a bit behind, we might send out an email at some point. I usually won't start sending out emails until well after the halfway mark, after lesson number 8. Okay, but lesson number 8, we would like to see you also have around halfway there. So actually more than halfway, 16 hours we want to see you at lesson number 8. Okay, that means you have 8 more to go. Okay, after that, we want you to visit our YouTube channel, okay, and take a look at the YouTube channel, how to give directions to your teen driver. This is our YouTube channel for our driver education course. Please answer the questions below. You get an extra 10 points if you hit the like button on the video, and you get another 10 if you leave a comment, okay? The comments can be constructive. They do not need to be positive if you don't feel that the video was helpful in any way. The only way we're going to get better is if you either ask a question or make a comment, okay? So please go to the videos and hit the like icon. That means we know you were there. And then also, please leave a comment for us so that we can get better. Okay, and I'm not gonna give you the answers to these ones because I really want you to go visit the videos. So number 1 is, according to the video, one of the secrets to instructing teen drivers is this. Is it using a slow car? Is it using a car with a stick shift? Make sure the motor is warm, or being familiar with the place route where you will be practicing. Okay. Question number 2, according to the video, one of the secrets to instructing teen drivers is using a slow car, using a car with a stick shift, or make sure the motor is warm. Okay. Question number 3, according to the video, the correct way to speak while instructing teen drivers is tell the student to maneuver first, then the place, turn left at the intersection. So maneuver first and then place, or place first, then maneuver, such as at the intersection, turn left. Or, actually, this doesn't have at, does it? Use prepositions before the place, and then the place, and then the maneuver. So at the intersection, turn left. Or let the student driver decide where to drive his or her own car, right? On her own. Okay, according to the video, the correct way to speak while instructing teen drivers is tell the student the maneuver first. Oh boy, we have the same question. I'll deal with that in a moment. I'm going to put this on pause. Okay, here we are at number 5. According to the video, parents should try to avoid saying to their teen drivers, blank, distance and then the maneuver and then place. For example, in 100 feet, turn left at the intersection. Pavement markings and then maneuver. Look for the pavement marker or markings showing the arrow and follow the markings, or use prepositions before the place, then maneuver. At the intersection, turn left. What should they avoid saying to their teen drivers? Okay. Question number 6, according to the video, what do we recommend to, I think it's supposed to be, what do we recommend to teen drivers, especially in a new driving environment? Go slower than the posted speed limit, find an area that with a lot of traffic, or disregard any traffic rule that might be too tricky to handle. Okay, we're almost there. We got 3 more to go. According to the video, why is it important for new drivers to reduce their speed? 1, so cyclists can pass them if necessary. 2, so that kids out in the road have a better chance of getting to safety. 3, so that the new driver has more time and space to process the directives. Number 8, when driving forward, where should I hold the steering wheel? 9 to 3, 10 and 2, hand at bottom of the wheel, hands at top of the wheel. Okay, and we are out of the I believe we're out of the questions that I have for my video. So where should we hold our hands? Guys, we need to hold them nowadays at 9 and 3. Okay, and this is because of airbags in our steering wheel. They are prone to, our arms are more prone to injury if we have our hands at the old position of 10 and 2. Okay, so nowadays it's 9 and 3. How far away should the headrest be from the top of our head? It should be 3 inches away. This is the ideal place. And again, this will protect us if we get hit from behind. It will protect us against whiplash and injuring our neck. Number 10, how far should the steering wheel be from your chest? It should be 10 inches away, okay, from your chest or your stomach. This allows the ideal amount of space for an airbag to inflate in the event of an accident. Number 11, when adjusting the side mirrors, what should you be looking for as reference points? Okay, you should be looking for this, just enough to see the sides of your vehicle. Okay, number 12, what is anti-brake system in cars? Okay, it is the anti-brake system, ABS. It saves lives. Number 13, what kind of braking is dependent on ABS for control? The type of braking that is dependent on ABS for control is called trail braking. This is when we slam on the brakes and we're trying to steer away from something and reduce our speed at the maximum amount possible. Number 14, why shouldn't you leave your foot lightly on the brake pedal when at cruising speed? On the brake pedal, right. So that's the key word. Why should we not leave our foot on the brake pedal? It's because it gives a false message to the drivers behind us, making them think that we are actually braking when we're not. So you can hover, but don't use your brake unless you're going to use your brake. Number 15, when is the right time to use a parking brake in an automatic transmission car? The only time when we want to use a parking brake, guys, on an automatic transmission car, this is the kind of cars that we all use, right? You just put in drive and drive it. The only time when we'll ever use it is when we are using it for parking on hills. And even then, I really don't think you need it. I don't use it even on hills. What is the correct device to check engine oil levels? It is your dipstick, okay? You want to dip the dipstick into the oil reservoir and clean it off and dip it in one more time, and then you will get an accurate amount. You will know how much oil is in your engine. Okay? Number 17, how do you check windshield washer fluid levels? There is a reservoir there, and usually there's a little line that will tell you, like where you need to fill it and when it is full. Okay. Watch the video on backing up and answer the questions below. True or false? The most common mistakes that teen drivers make when backing up is failure to look back and around during the entire process. This is absolutely true. Okay. You need to do a 360 view before you even put the car into reverse, and then you need to be looking behind you, in front of you, and moving your head around. Okay, so using your mirror still, looking behind you, and looking off to the sides. Okay. True or false? You use the gas pedal to manage the speed of the vehicle when backing up. This is false. You use the brake pedal, not the gas pedal. And number 20, true or false? You should look in the direction the car is going, looking around for pedestrians and other hazards. You should look in the direction that the car is going, looking around for pedestrians and other hazards. Okay, this is when you're backing up. This is true. You do need to make quick glances off to the sides a little bit, but your main view should be behind you, okay, where the car is going. Okay, that is a review for lesson number 2, quiz, and please leave a comment or even a like if this video was helpful, if you found this video helpful. If there were parts of this that were confusing or you think we can improve, please leave a comment below to help us out. Thank you.